Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today will be my 6-month post-op VSG update, and got a lot of good information for you guys. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so 6 months, and it's been great. So my stats, right down to today, I am currently 242 pounds. My highest weight was 337 pounds, January 2017. And my surgery weight was 320 pounds in April of 2017. So that is 95 pounds since January of this year and 78 pounds since April of this year. So I am so excited and happy and just proud of myself for reaching those numbers, throughout the past several months, and only 5 pounds shy of the 100-pound mark. I feel really great about that, and I'm not even gonna say that I could have done better. I've had some things that have transpired over the past couple of months that I think kind of made it a little more challenging for me to reach that 100-pound mark and goal for myself, but it's all good. So what I kind of want to start out with is just like my basics of how I'm doing in certain areas that are kind of like necessary things or areas that you want to focus on, after surgery. So my water intake, protein, diet, exercise, constipation, those areas. And so I just want to start out with those. And basically, my protein intake, I think I even said it in my last video, I'm not taking like any protein supplements or drinking any more protein shakes or anything like that. I mainly just try to get protein, from food sources. And then also, I am doing pretty good on water intake. Some days are off, probably some days more off than on, but like I said, it's just been a lot going on for me lately. My diet, doing pretty good still with my diet. I mean, I still, eat what I want to eat in moderation, but for the most part, just try to maintain a healthy diet, eating lots of vegetables, and I really have not been eating as much meat. I've been doing like a lot of research on veganism and trying to kind of get into that lifestyle and go in that direction of eating, mainly just because whenever I eat protein, whether it's protein shake or just, eating meat, like I find that I have a lot of constipation. Now that may be because I haven't been getting enough water, but that was one of my first main reasons for kind of starting to research veganism. And then also just in my research, learning more about how inhumane it is for, us to consume animal products, and actually how unhealthy it is for our bodies. So I'm just like within my first week and a half of researching this and starting to kind of eat in that way. So bear with me, but I feel really good. And I made like my first vegan meal like last week, and it was awesome. And then I made one last night, and it was wonderful. So far so good, and I feel really good as well. But stay tuned for that, because I'll definitely be diving into that and what all it entails, and maybe possibly passing some of that good information on to you guys as well. So that's my diet. Exercise, I'm still hit and miss with exercise. Like I said, it's just been a lot going on. I know it's no excuse. I should still be working out every day and getting in at least 45 minutes of exercise, but that's still my goal. I have a gym membership and everything still, and I'm gonna get there. It just hasn't happened like on a every day, every week permanent basis, but I'm working towards that. I still feel pretty good. When I do exercise, I'm able to run, and I can't run like straight through. I'll like switch it up. I'll do like minute of running and or a minute or two of running, and then I'll briskly walk. And I usually like just doing it on the treadmill because I feel a little more free with doing that versus getting on the elliptical. Running, as I said before, is just one of the things I've always wanted to be able to do. So just being able to freely run on the treadmill, I love to do that. And I am I started doing like some excuse me, light weightlifting a couple of weeks ago when I had my trips to the gym and everything, and that felt awesome. So, and everything is just so much easier, guys. I mean, it's just wonderful just to be able to like easily like run and briskly walk, and like my chest doesn't feel like my heart doesn't feel like it's about to jump out of my chest anymore. And it's just amazing. So exercise has been great when I have been able to do it. And now I just really need to kick it up a notch and get into like a full on, workout routine. So as far as constipation goes, like I said, as long as I'm drinking enough water, then I seem to not have any issues with constipation as much anymore, because I'm not consuming as much protein or animal protein, should I say. So that's been a lot better. And also, I know I forgot to say this at first. You guys probably noticed that my look is different. I decided to cut my hair back off. I mean, it was shorter, but I just wanted to do something different. I'm a cosmetologist, a hairstylist by trade. I mean, it's my passion. I absolutely love it. And so I just said, you know what? I want to do something different. And I just want to rock like a short hairstyle. I've always loved short hair anyways, but I felt like when I was bigger, I didn't like it on me as much. So now that I've, lost a significant amount of weight, I was just like, I just want to do something out of the box. And so I said, I'm going to go pale, bright blonde and cut it all off. And I love it. It's easy to manage and easy when I'm working out. I'll put in a picture, like I'll do my makeup, beat my face out, and, just get all dolled up. And I feel great. I feel wonderful. I love my new look. So hopefully you guys are feeling it too. And excuse my nails. I need to get them done. I got hand of nails and no nails, but it's all good. So next, I just want to talk about some obstacles I feel like I've personally experienced in at the 6-month mark. Number one being being able to eat more. And so you say, how is that an obstacle, being able to eat more? Well, for me, I noticed that I've been able to eat, more, which is good. I went to my 6-month checkup and saw my doctor, and he was like, you're doing great. You're hitting all your numbers. I still got to get my blood work done. But, I, feel that I am able to eat more. And so I kind of noticed, I feel like the number on the scale hasn't been dropping as much. And I can eat now about like 4 or 5 ounces. Oh, and also, I forgot to say, vitamins. That's another one of my basics. I couldn't remember that one. But I have been taking my vitamins regularly now, and they've definitely been helping. So, guys, take your vitamins. I don't have to take chewables anymore, but I'll insert a picture of my vitamins that I have been taking. And right now, I take a Women's One-A-Day multivitamin. Like I said, not the chewables, just the regular pills. I buy them at Walmart. And when I went to my 6-month checkup, my dietitian told me, what all vitamins I should be taking at this point. I think they just updated something within like the standards or recommendations. So like I said, I take my Women's One-A-Day multivitamin. I have to take 2 of those a day because just one, she said, was not enough. And then I also take calcium. I just got like the Viactive calcium, and it also has the vitamin D3 that we need, and it has vitamin K in it, which is really good. So I got that from Walmart. And then I take B50 complex, and so that's another one of the B vitamins. And then also take B12, iron, and biotin. And I think those are the 6. So I take the bulk of my vitamins early in the morning with breakfast, get them mostly out of the way. And then I have to take 2 more calciums throughout the day. And they're the chews and they're caramel flavored. So those are really good. I feel like I'm getting a little bite of candy when I get those. And then at night, I take my iron and my B12. And I've been doing great on those. So I can't wait to go and get my blood work done. And I feel pretty good about that coming back, all good. So that's vitamins. Forgot about that. So back to being able to eat more. So you can eat more and it's good, but I don't know if that's attributed to the number on the scale not going down as much as it used to. But I've gotten used to it. It's okay. I mean, it's still going down. It's just not as fast as it was before. So it kind of, scared me for a little bit. And I have been at a stall. But like I said, I feel like that's been for some other reasons. When you get to that 6-month mark, maybe just be aware that that is a possibility. Next is number 2 is dealing with life. So for me, just dealing with family and things that can happen with family. At the middle of August, my dad found out that he had liver cancer. And he ended up passing the middle of September. So he had that for about a month and then he passed. And it was so unexpected because even in going to see him in the hospital when he first found out, he said, the doctors, really feel like they found this early and, I'm going to start treatment and I'm going to be good. And then to lose him like that, I would have to go into a really in-depth story about me and my father's relationship, but it hadn't been the best over a number of years, but within the past couple of years, we really had started working on our relationship and getting back to having a much better father-daughter relationship. And so to lose him in this time was just, it was, really hard. It was, just devastating. And so dealing with that within this journey, was a major challenge. And like I said, I feel that I've handled it really well, but I feel like it kind of slowed me down a little bit, and I wasn't even eating like anything crazy because I was stress eating or anything. But what I found was that just the stress itself had me like just holding on water weight. And then I guess being up late, having to do things like put together an obituary and, just doing all of that stuff, meeting with the funeral home director, doing all those things, like, took time. And then I still have to be wife. I still have to be mom. I still have to run a business and, do all those things. So, my stress level kind of went to a whole nother realm for a few weeks. And it showed me that the importance of this surgery to another level, because I feel like one thing I learned in going through the education and the classes that I had to go through before, even going to that, and if you haven't already, just be prepared, because most insurance companies, even most doctors, will require that you have a psych evaluation prior to surgery. And that is just because they want you to get out or to see if maybe there are some underlying issues that you may have that are causing you to not eat properly in dealing with your stressors, the stressors that you have in life, like death, of a family member or loved one. Just dealing with things in your past, not having a good relationship, with your father or mother or loved one for many years. So this just really helped me to see that going through this process, having surgery, has helped me to better learn how to deal with my emotions, how to better deal with the stressors and different things that are going to come along in life that are going to try to knock you off of your feet. but you just have to keep going, and you have to take things in stride, and you have to grieve, and you have to deal with things, but learning that food is not the answer. And so, like I said, for me, I'm thankful. I miss my dad dearly. And, his memory will always, be in my heart. But I'm thankful to God for allowing me to be able to experience this along my journey, because it's showing me that I am greater than whatever, grief or stress that I may be dealing with at a certain time in my life, that I can overcome it, that I can get through it and be strong. And I just want to encourage you or anyone out there who may be going through this process and having to deal with something like this, or even if you're, if you're just starting the process, just know that these times may come, and that you can get through them. So that's it with that. And next, number 3 would be like my first stall. So in the midst of all of that, like over the past few weeks, like I've just been like kind of teetering back and forth between the same weight. And I finally just like this week got out of like the 244 range, and have been able to get down to my current weight, 242, and just actually see the scale moving again. But like I said, I just feel like it had to do with that stress and that time, and sometimes it just was out of my control. I was just having stress. It was in my body, holding on to water weight, whatever else. Like I said, I really don't feel like I was eating crazy, but just know that stalls are going to happen. Like I said, this was like my first stall in 6 months. I didn't have my first one until now, but just know that it's going to happen. But you just got to push through it. If you see any behaviors, or if you do start eating, crazily, just correct the behavior, start over, and get back on track. And number 4, this is one that I'm so happy about. Clothes. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to put a picture in here. Like, I have been so happy about clothes. I went through my closet, went through my drawers, and I cleared out a ton of clothes that I could not fit. And I just had to do it because I couldn't fit anything. Everything was bagging and sagging off of me. And I was just like, okay, I was trying to hold out for as long as I can, because of course I don't want to just be buying clothes and wasting money, because I'm not going to be able to fit them, in a week or two. And I even had that happen to me. We went on a trip to Denver at the beginning of September, and I bought clothes for that. And then when we got ready to go, I couldn't even fit a bunch of them. But I was trying to be proactive and make sure I had some stuff. So now I've cleaned out my closet, cleaned out all my drawers, and got rid of so much stuff, and I finally had to buy some clothes. And I really didn't want to. I still didn't want to, but I got some pretty good deals and some really cute stuff. And so I've just been so excited about that, like to actually be able to buy some new clothes again. It's just been wonderful and amazing. And I just love the way that I look in the mirror. I see myself in these clothes, and I'm like, yes, this is what it's supposed to be like. And so that's been just amazing. And so now I've got to try to get rid of all these clothes. So I found an app called Poshmark. I don't know if anybody's heard of it, but I'm just trying to figure out how to get rid of, like, I really want to sell these clothes. A lot of the clothes that I have are like even like brand new. They've been worn maybe one time or a couple times. So I have some stuff that I'm just going to give away, but then some stuff I would like to sell because they're nicer pieces. So if anybody knows about a good app or a good way to like sell clothes, leave it in the comments, please. But yeah, that's really something great for you guys to be able to look forward to when that time comes, being able to just get rid of old clothes and get new ones, and just being able to see yourself in them is amazing. And last but not least, number 5 is new body image. So for me, it kind of goes back to like even the clothes thing. Like I feel like I really have like a new body image of myself. Like I am loving myself again. And I may have kind of said this like even in my last video, but I really just cannot say it enough. Like just being able to have love for yourself again when you look in the mirror, being able to have love for yourself when you're running on that treadmill, or when you're playing with your kids, or, going out for a night on the town with your husband, or, your boyfriend, like being able to have that confidence in whatever you do, whether it's a physical activity, or just putting on some clothes. I mean, it's just amazing. It's amazing. Like, you're able to now see your body in a whole new way, in a way that you can love and be proud of. And I just continually encourage anyone out there, if you need to, reset your body, you need to get back on track. You failed with diet and, regular exercise, and you need another way. I honestly feel like this is the way, and I know that there are going to be a lot of naysayers. There are going to be a lot of people who don't agree with this. Maybe there's other ways that you can try even before you try this. Like I said, I mean, I'm even doing veganism. But if you feel that you have tried all that you can try, and you have not been able to be successful, I want you to first deal with your thoughts in your minds, your emotions. First, figure out, what is this relationship with food that I have? And then from there, because you have a significant amount of weight to lose, over 100 pounds, maybe 80 pounds, maybe 175 pounds, consider surgery. And I don't take it back. I don't, regret anything in this journey at all. Not at all. And I mean, like I said before, everyone's experience is individual, is their own. But I know, a few people who've had this surgery done, and they don't have anything bad to say about it, So just, stay prayerful about it. Like I said, educate yourself, know the information, have an understanding of what is going to be required of you, because it still takes a lot from you to be successful on this journey. But just know that you can do it. And just know that I'll be here to give you all the information that I can, and to help support you along this journey as much as possible. So please make sure that you leave any of your questions in the comments box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And please, please, please go ahead and hit that notifications button so that you can stay up to date on my latest videos. I will be delving into some other areas, just some fun stuff that I want to do on my channel as well. So just please stay tuned. I thank you guys so much for watching. Peace, love, and blessings.